The ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula has strongly criticized KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi for airing internal police matters in public. In an exclusive interview with the ENCA, Mbalula labeled Mkhwanazi's recent press briefing in which he accused senior officials, including Police Minister Senzo Mchunu, of interfering in criminal investigations as bordering on lawlessness and a clear violation of police conduct. Mbalula stressed that while the allegations themselves might warrant serious investigation, the Commissioner's decision to go public with them was reckless and damaging to the credibility of South African police services, and said this is not how sensitive issues should be handled, adding that proper internal processes exist to address such grievances. The controversy follows Mkhwanazi's claims that over 120 political killings dockets were removed from a dedicated task team, alleging interference from high-ranking officials. His statements have sparked a national debate over transparency and accountability within law enforcement, but Mbalula insists that internal channels and not media are the appropriate forum for such matters. Many people have come out guns blazing in support of Mkhwanazi, criticizing Fikile Mbalula for allegedly defending the African National Congress instead of addressing the serious concerns raised. People reacted on social media and one said, ANC and Fikile Mbalula seems to understand the protocol only when it benefits criminals. Why prioritize the protection of criminality if you are not involved? Unlike Bheki Cele, Mkhwanazi's reporting style effectively informs citizens about who the culprits are. The general is right. Another one stated, Fikile Mbalula says that General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi breached protocol by addressing the media, but the same Mkhwanazi always gave media updates on his crime-free South Africa operations when dealing with the CIT gangs. Why wouldn't update the public this time around? Another one stated, a provincial commissioner will not risk his job, credibility and life by calling a press conference to talk about allegations of corruption within government. The SAPS, members of parliament and the mafia-like operations that are taking place at the expense of South Africans just for show, those who are more concerned about the protocols to follow to answer such concerns, those who are concerned about the optics of going public, those who are calling for the suspension of General Mkhwanazi instead of the information made public, that is who we need to be concerned about. No man or woman in their right mind would risk their lives going public like that. The lid of the real South Africa has been lifted. Another one stated, the tone of the ANC comrades is the same. They all want him gone because he is exposing them, their corruptions. We only have one duty as South Africans: kick ANC out of power, national shutdown if they suspend General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. Mbalula can't be a president, never. Another one stated, it's funny how Mbalula's blame is only on Mkhwanazi and is not saying nothing about the damning allegations made against the police minister. It's laughable. Someone also said, we are not a banana republic. We have protocols in place. Fikile Mbalula. This was in response to Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi's press briefing. Now this is a damning indictment of an ANC as a political party. The Secretary General is already gatekeeping and protecting criminals. Another one stated, Mbalula and Sullivan are panicking the most, doing useless media briefings, same actions they pulled with the Cwecwe case. Another one said, even Mbalula, they were very impulsive. I knew South Africans loved Mkhwanazi, but after today, it's like he's the new Mandela. Another one stated, Laba they think Mkhwanazi is like Abo Mbalula, who just call presses when they are bored and talk things with no direction. Other people vowed to take it to the street should anything happen to Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. Someone also stated, Fikile Mbalula is going to be the end of the ANC. We really don't care about what he thinks about Mkhwanazi because we as a country, General Mkhwanazi is our support and CR's responsibility is to investigate the allegations and inform the citizens of this country accordingly.
Days of statements and populism have ended. If he has got evidence on them, he must arrest them. We're not a country of lawlessness. We don't want statements. We don't want press briefings. We want people to be arrested. If you are doing crime, you're putting drugs in our country, you're working with criminals, arrest them. We don't want commissioners that are becoming politicians. We want commissioners that act. His role as a commissioner of police is to arrest those who do crime. Now, we don't want him to be a pop star. Or if he wants to contest politics, he must come to branches of the ANC and contest. But if he wants to be a commissioner, he must arrest those who do crime.
The ANC Youth League President Colin Malachi has also weighed in, criticizing the general and saying he should not behave like a pop star. His job is to arrest criminals, not to seek media attention like a politician. If he wants to enter politics, he must come out and say so. Forensic investigator Paul O'Sullivan has also joined the chorus in criticizing Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. He has denounced the KwaZulu-Natal Provincial Police Commissioner after the provincial police boss made damning allegations against Police Minister Senzo Mchunu and Deputy National Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Shadrack Sibiya. Reacting to Mkhwanazi's press briefing, an unimpressed O'Sullivan told Broadcaster Newsroom Africa that the provincial police commissioner had overstepped and said the reality is that he was not authorized to do what he did. Masemola authorized what he did. The two of them can go down together because I am calling for Judicial Commission of Inquiry. I have today written to the minister and I have asked the minister without overreaching his executive powers to arrange for Masemola and Mkhwanazi to be suspended until we get to the bottom of what their conduct is actually involved in and where it is leading. He further stated that the reality of the situation is he has overstepped his mark. It is not the job of the provincial commissioner to start accusing the government, the judiciary, the National Prosecuting Authority and the Minister of Police for that matter of being criminals. That is what he did today and I want to see that man fall, and the sooner the better. He insisted that Mkhwanazi was making false allegations at the media briefing, indicating that the provincial police commissioner was on a mission of his own. He also had an issue of Mkhwanazi wearing the uniform of the SAPS Special Task Force and said he is a police official. He is in the head of the KZN Provincial Police, but he is not a task force member. Why was he wearing a task force uniform? Why was he having a task force members on both sides of him? It's almost like he is challenging who? The government? The police? Who is he challenging? Is he setting all these people around him? If you have a look at the pictures, it is very, very clear he's surrounded by people with R5 weapons and they're all wearing masks, so we can't see who they are. And that it looks dangerously suspicious and it looks like they are likely threatening a coup. He also insisted that Mkhwanazi had acted unlawfully and undermined the judiciary and the National Prosecuting Authority.
All right.
Was Masemola part of that mission? Because Masemola is the Commissioner of Police. So the question is, did Mkhwanazi get permission from Masemola to hold a media conference where he slated the Minister of Police and other senior personnel in the police?
All right.
Or did he act on his own? And I think the investigation needs to discover who was behind his press conference today.
What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.